Order. Hello. Welcome to the channel. We're live. Welcome. It's 12 o'clock.
Words levelling up have been removed from the name of the department responsible for housing and communities. Labour has promised a new focus on devolution, with Sir Keir Starmer hosting England's regional mayors for talks earlier. Lord Houchin, the Conservative Tees Valley Mayor, was asked what the biggest change under Sir Keir Starmer's leadership is.
I think after 14 years there's a lot of internal fighting. There are a lot of problems that come with any government after 14 years in power.
Yeah, bullshit.
It was very telling, particularly at Keir Starmer. He was very fresh, he was energetic, he was keen to get on with things. Like I say, if you can follow through on those plans, we all want him to succeed because the country succeeds.
The Health Secretary says he feels optimistic about the future of the NHS ahead of talks with junior doctors. The British Medical Association is due to meet with West Streeting to discuss their long-running pay dispute. He's already warned the government will not be meeting demands for a 35% pay increase. Rescue operations are entering a second day at a children's hospital in Kyiv. The missile strike will be top of the agenda at this week's NATO summit in Washington. 1,000 UK jobs could go at Dyson. The company says it follows an examination of its global structures to ensure it's prepared for the future. The firm, best known for its bagless vacuum cleaners, says anyone whose role is at risk of redundancy will be supported through the process. A music event has been announced to celebrate the legacy of Stephen Lawrence on what would have been his 50th birthday. The 18-year-old was murdered in a racist attack in South London in 1993. More Life Past the Mic will take place in September with artists including the Cannes Masons. Just Neil is
There's something going on here today. I actually don't know what it is up here. There was loads of people going down here, and they were walking. I thought it was a funeral or something. They were all quite well dressed.
A lot of funerals. Yeah.
But what's that say? The Riviera at Lux. What the hell's that? And there's a sign that says the Riviera. Oh, there's obviously the church there. Hey, I should get a job as a private detective working that out.
Yeah.
They were all walking towards the church. It's obviously a funeral, so rest in peace, whoever it is that.
Rest in pieces.
Yes, whoever it is that's not with us anymore. We here at Lucinda Ferguson are sending up deepest sympathies. But I don't get invited to funerals.
Following a cyclist.
Oh, well, it could be a funeral cortege. Do the cyclists hold them up as well? Probably do.
Oh, probably do.
They're probably more important than a funeral cortege, aren't they?
More important than anybody. Most important people in the world.
I mean, just as well we're not busy. 11 miles per hour is okay, really, isn't it? If you're retired.
Great, yeah.
Oh, they'll probably go. That pub looks really good, actually. That
I've never been in
the Goth. Have you not? You've never been in there?
It's owned by the community.
It actually looks really good.
I've never been.
I was at the door and I was going to go in. I came down here in the Ferguson's bus, like the last week of it before they stopped using it, and I thought, I'm not going to bother, and I'll end up driving back here to help and assist with the removal of. That's one of my favourite classical songs. That I don't know if that's going to get me a copyright. It's brilliant. It really is. These look like nice young lads that we could ask for advice.
Yeah.
Directions.
They should be on their bicycles.
Do you know where we can get a supply of
Bicycles?
Well, I bet they could get you the other stuff before they can get you a bicycle.
Yeah, I'm sure they could. Can you get me a black BMW?
We're doing a racial profile there. Young white men. Going to be able to fit you up with a bicycle. I always liked that. It was Carol Sagan that put me onto that.
I think it's spring from the Four Seasons.
Was it?
I think so.
There was another one I really liked on Cosmos. We haven't even been able to get up to 20 mile an hour, it's been that slow. Oh, well then. Trying to understand how things work. It's not easy. Right, so I used this app. I forgot again. I went all the way up doing a video and it froze. So when I'm out and about with the gimbal, I don't need to use that app because I can use the other app and the gimbal does the stabilisation. So it froze because I was using that app, that one. Which it's just, I forget, you know. So what happened was at the end of the day, it was two videos, like, it's not a big problem. If I wasn't such an idiot, I would go and join them together, you know. But they can take quite long sometimes, like you start getting excited. I find it difficult to stop. So you could like take 45 minutes or an hour to do it. The thing is, a lot of people don't exactly maybe have the time to watch, you know, spend their whole lives watching shite on YouTube. Unless of course they work for the government and they get paid for doing fuck all, and then they can watch it when they're at work. Which is probably what's happening. These hard-working council types.
Working hard or hardly working?
I think we've had this truck maybe slowing us down.
No, we had a 20 mile an hour more on.
Oh,
That was what was the problem.
alright.
Now I was blaming cyclists.
Somebody who does not understand that the 20 zones are not legally enforceable. Oh, this is another thing that's annoying me about Labour. Right? They've only just got into power. It's really pissing me right off because they're going to cover the place in housing schemes and they'll just have to ignore the planning. That's what
Going to change the planning law so they can ignore it.
Yeah, that is actually atrocious. You know, why do they bother with planning? It's like, it's for everybody's benefit, you know?
Well, it's not for globalists' benefit, is it?
So they're going to ignore
To get new cheap slaves.
So how could people actually think that this is great, that this new government we've got in is going to ignore the planning?
Nobody's saying it's great. It's just they didn't like what was on offer on the other side.
Well,
anybody's actually for the Labour government.
that's no excuse. I would never have voted for these bastards. I think that Keir Starmer was an absolute wanker. The fact that Tony Blair was turned up is like the war criminal. But we can always remind him and everybody, oh, the war criminal spies. Alistair Campbell.
Yeah, well,
when's that creep going to turn up?
Of course, they're globalists, so that's never going to happen.
Alistair Campbell.
They have to have a special licence for a car dealership, given they've got all those toxic batteries.
Yeah.
Because if one goes up, the whole lot will go up.
Yeah. It's not like it hasn't happened. It has happened already.
Yeah, it has happened, yeah.
Various places. So they're going to change the planning rules. So, and then the biggest, that's, well, on the one hand it's like, alright, okay. So they need to stop this net zero shit then. Because...
Undoubtedly, we can't afford it.
Yeah, but...
It's just not affordable.
So you can't drive a little wee car like this because you're killing the planet. But you can go and totally ruin the countryside and like sterilising it by building housing schemes in the middle of fucking nowhere.
You can buy yourself a £55,000 Tesla, destroy other people's countries, kill children in Africa. That's all acceptable.
Yeah. I think Tony Robinson's just... I think he's right, but he's barking up the wrong tree a bit, maybe.
You know, yeah, but it's a bit like Farage, you know, every man is an island and, you know, you've got to stand up for what you believe in, otherwise you're nothing. And that's what he's standing up for.
Well, I've always kind of...
You've got to pay the price.
I was told I couldn't really, you know, you get told you can't really... I got told that plain as day when I was at college. but not just, but about various things that I wasn't allowed to.
I got told a lot of that.
The worst thing what I got told was, because I filmed an Orange March down in Hayton, Coulthard, oh yeah. I filmed an Orange March down in Hoyk, as soon as it like Carpet Hill, and it was just, what's her name told me I had to remove it because she found it offensive. And I thought, well, no, I wouldn't do that now. I was maybe not that confident then. There's no fucking way I'd do that now. If somebody said that to me, because it was when I started on YouTube, you know, and I was just like, she finds it offensive, I've got to remove it, you know. And that's very much the way of it with them. And this is supposed to be artists that are open-minded. They're not open-minded at all, they're fucking closed-minded. Because they've got to follow their own fucking, follow the money as well, because they get money off these organisations. It's kind of like lefty type organisations. And this can come quite, don't it? And there's a danger zone down here. Let's see if it happens. No. Somebody pulls out right in front of you, right here. There's where I got my garbage can. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bang.